Hello guys, what's up? Today I'm going to teach you how to stock your own bar from scratch. There are a lot of different ways people say to do this, depending on who you ask. I'm going to tell you how I've done it, how I know a few people have done it, and what I would say is the best way to do it. It limits how much you're not going to spend a huge amount on stuff. You're not going to end up catering to too much other people. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the best way to stock your own personal bar. I'm going to teach you how to do it. It's quite easy, so I don't need to worry too much about anything. I'm also going to go through some of the tools you'll need. I'm going to do that first because the tools are kind of important if you're going to be making a lot. First thing you're going to want is a shaker. Quite nice, quite easy. There are different types. This is my personal favourite. Ice. Drinks. Normally if you're going to shake it because there's a juice in it, but again, so putting it in one end, put it on and shake it. You always want to have this end pointing whoever you're making them for, because that's the way to do it, because it doesn't show off what's going on inside as much, and if your glass shatters, it's not going to go over them, it's going to go over you, and any sort of splash out will again go over you, not them. You'll need you'll also need something to crush ice and fruit and stuff like that, so a little crusher will be useful. Spoon. Again, you're going to want to stir some things, you're going to need some sort of spoon. This one's useful because it has this pattern on it. You can use that to twirl around like lemon peels or whatever. Ice strainer. You put this on the top of your Boston, on top of your shaker, and you pour it like that. Again, quite nice, quite simple. The next thing you need is something I would say is majorly important, a pretty nice important part of all of those, and that's something to measure with. I mean, you know, there are huge amounts of different ones. You got little ones like this, like 25 millilitres, which is about an ounce. You got doubles that go up to 50. This is my personal sort of favourite one. It's just a plastic cooking one, but it goes up in teaspoons, ounces, millilitres, tablespoons, teaspoons, tablespoons, ounces, and millilitres. And it's useful because any sort of recipe you find could have any kind of different measurements on. If everyone has all of them on, you're going to be safe. Now, to those of you who might remember, I showed off my the start of my bar when I first got the first ingredients. I didn't have that many. I had went out and bought like 4 or 5 bottles in total. Sorry. And now I have majorly expanded. I've got a whole lot more. So I'm going to show you that quickly. So as you can see, I've got quite a few more over the last month or two. And again, it's not very hard, it doesn't have to be majorly expensive, it's quite nice and it's quite easy. First thing you do is you think, right, what drinks do I like? Maybe you just like vodka and coke. Okay, you go out and you buy some vodka. Favourite brands, whatever, you know, you go out and you buy it. Yeah, you get some vodka. Maybe you really like peach schnapps as well. So you go out and you buy some peach schnapps. Now that's already 2 cocktails. You make it just basic. Obviously you can put actually more than 2. You know, you get vodka and orange juice, that's a screwdriver, vodka and coke, peach schnapps and lemonade. You know, and then you can mix those together with lemonade. That's quite nice. So anyway, that's already 3 cocktails you can make with just 2 drinks. Let's say then you want to go out and you buy, where is it? Some coffee liqueur, because you like the taste. You can mix that with your peach schnapps, with your vodka. You can mix it with pretty much anything. You can put it in Coke. You have a Black Russian. And then let's say you decide you want to go and you buy some rum, but you don't know what kind of rum. You see some coconut rum, because you really like coconut rum, so you go and you buy it. You can mix that together with the peach schnapps and some lemonade. That's really nice. So, and as you slowly build up, you build up what you like. So if you like a drink, you go out and you buy it, and there you go, that's your particular drink made. And then when you start looking around online or through books or through even just word of mouth, or hell, even just like throwing things together randomly, seeing how they taste, you'll start building up a good sort of area to drink with. And that's kind of how it's done. If you buy up what you like, and then you just mix it with what other things you like, if you can, if they go well or whatever. That way, your entire bar will be tailored to what you like, and it's much better that way. Because a lot of people will say, when I was looking into it, went on a couple of websites, talked to a couple of people, and they were all saying, hey, here's what you do, go out and you buy this, you buy this, you buy this, and you buy that. And there was a whole lot of things, and some of the things I liked, some of the things I didn't like, but they say, well, if you want to buy it, you've got to have this, even if it was something I didn't like. So what you want to do is, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Few exceptions to that rule, admittingly. I mean, for instance, I really do not like tequila. I can't stand tequila on its own. I think it's horrible. But I can stand it in other drinks if it's in little amounts. So there are tiny exceptions to that rule if it's in like another drink, just to add that little extra flavour or something. But as a whole, if a lot of people I found will say, oh, just go and buy, all of this. No, don't go buy all of that. Just buy what you like and then build it from there. If you really like a certain drink, go out, buy the ingredients for that drink, and then maybe look around, see what other drinks use those ingredients, and then you can go buy the extras and see if it works. Even if it doesn't, you probably be able to find a way to use that drink anyway. And alcohol keeps. It heats very well, so you don't need to worry about it going off or something. You can keep it for ages. Eventually you probably find someone to drink it, or you might get craving, you might go for it, or you might just learn to like it, whatever. But the point is to build your bar around what you like, not what other people want. If you go and you try to stock your bar based on what you see in your local pub, you're going to end up incredibly poor and with a whole lot of stuff that you're not going to drink. And that is important because if you build your bar around what you like, you're not going to end up buying a whole lot of stuff that you don't need or you don't want. And you'll probably go through things a little bit faster than if you don't like the stuff, obviously, because you like it, you want to drink it more. But you like it, and that's the important thing about having a bar. Again, if you build it around what other people like, if you've got people around coming every single day, obviously that's a bit different. You can have your proper little bar. If everyone drinks regularly, then you're going to want to maybe add a few things that they like a bit more, if they're around a lot. If not, no, don't worry about them, they will deal. What you want is to build it around what you like, and this is where people often go wrong. I found they will just think, oh, okay, I want to have. It's like with a party. They'll think, okay, I want a party. I want this. It's party stuff. You go out, you'll spend it, and you may very well have like half of it left over the next morning. With a bar, you build it to what you like, and you're sorted. That's the biggest bit of advice that I can give. It's worked for me. It's what I know have worked for other people. It'll save you money because you don't have to buy a whole lot of stuff that you will never drink because you don't like it. It'll save you time because you don't have to go out and you don't have to research it all. You don't have to think, okay, and obviously if you're watching this, you've already done a bit of research, you know what you're looking for. But a lot of people, when they're building a bar, they'll go to places and they will be told this, just buy all of this. It'll cost you about several £100 or dollars or whatever currency you're using. You don't need to. I think all of this has cost me under 150. But if I was to go and follow the advice from people that I've seen all over the place, it's all here buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, and it can easily set you back 200 to 300, which isn't good if you don't have an if you don't have an overwhelming amount of money. You don't want to go and spend a huge amount of that on stuff that you're never going to drink. One of the things I would probably touch on a little bit now is mixers and other things that maybe aren't alcoholic but you're going to need. This is called grenadine. It's a very sugary syrup sort of thing. It's a liquid, but you know, it's a, what do you call it? It's called in French. I don't speak French. It's basically just a very sugary solution. It's used in layers. In the Jaeger Monster, you put it on the bottom. Use it in your red, white, and blue shooter as well as the bottom layer. I mean, it's very thick and very thick and very sugary, so it'll sink through pretty much anything. Yeah, use it. You can use a couple drops in the alien brain hemorrhage or the normal brain hemorrhage. Gives it the red colour of blood. We'll have to use it as colouring as well. I mean, in the blue haze, you just drop it in, you mix it up. Purple haze, even in the purple haze, you know, get this nice purple colour. I mean, this was like $2.50, $2.60 from my local shops. I would definitely say it's worth it. You will use it a lot. And otherwise, it mixes. A lot of the stuff is stuff you'll have lying around anyway. Like, you might have just various juices in your fridge. You know, Coke, lemonade, whatever. But what I'd say is don't go and you know, buy the stuff just because you think you might make the cocktail. So say one of your cocktails asks for cranberry juice, but you don't really like cranberry juice all the time. You don't like it every now and then. Don't go and buy a huge amount. Like, you don't go and buy a big carton. What you can do is, and what I've known a few people to do as well, is to go out and they buy little lunch pack ones. They're like little single servings of the juice. They keep for far longer than your big cartons. So you can go out, buy like a 6-pack of those. You don't need to put them in the fridge, you can just put them wherever. They'll keep for a couple of months. And that way, you know, over the course of a month, if you suddenly fancy that drink with the cranberry juice, bam, pop it open, pour it in, you're sorted. You don't need to, you know, go and do anything. Again, and then some mixes are a bit more impressive than others. I mean, there's one drink called the Irish Trash Can, which is quite a heavy one in terms of alcohol. There's only 3 ounces of alcohol in it, but they're very, very strong ones. You've got gin, peach schnapps, vodka, rum, blue curacao, and triple sec. And then you put that in a relatively large glass, fill it maybe 3/4 of the way of ice, and you get an entire can of Red Bull. Pop it open, just dunk the entire thing in. It'll fill up to quite near the top, and then it'll stop, and then you can just drink it, and it'll automatically refill itself with the Red Bull. And that's what's got an impressive one, because you know, obviously a lot of people know, you know, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger, Red Bull, you're down that. This is a bit different, but because instead of putting the alcohol in your drink, it's like almost like you're putting the drink in the alcohol. And the Irish Trash Can is really quite fun actually, because you know, a lot of people have seen drinks with maybe, you know, you get a shot, you drop it in, or with layers. Not many people have had a drink with an entire can sitting in it. I think what I'm going to do is, at the end of this video, or maybe in another video separately, I'll show you all the cocktails I've made so far. But yeah, so this video's running on a little bit, so yeah, I'm going to recap now. Build your bar around what you like. Don't worry about building it for other people. If there's people around a lot, or you know, then yeah, it's okay. You can maybe buy a little bit for them, but the majority, build your bar for you, because it is your bar. You're building it for what you like. That will save you money, it will save you time, it will save you effort, and it'll be easier to learn the drinks you can make. If you have like a billion different drinks and someone asks you to make them a really interesting drink, you're gonna start panicking. Okay, what's interesting? What's interesting? That one's good, and that's good. It might take you a while. But if someone comes to you and you have a relatively small bar because it's tailored for what you like, and they say, build me an interesting cocktail, you can think, okay, right, that good, and that good. Alright, you're done. Disclaimer, by the way, I gotta remember this. If you're under the legal age of drinking in your country, don't drink. It's bad. I know I drank when I was underage, but no, you should not do it. Anyway, that's my legal ass covered. No, you know, it's relatively nice and simple to build a bar. There are obviously always a little bit of complications. Maybe you live with a roommate or whatever, and they're a bit of a dick, and they'll take things from your bar, or like, they'll have people around and they'll all use your bar. I'd probably be tempted to say, unless they chip in for your bar, it's almost with not having a bar, or at least one that you can keep. Unless you can keep it safe, then that's fine. But I mean, personally, that's something that I know would bug me if I had a bar set up, and then whenever my friend has people around, or he fancies a drink or whatever, he just goes and takes whatever he wants. That would annoy me. And this is it. One of the good things about building a bar for you, if you start running low, I mean, here I'm running low on vodka, so I'm gonna go buy some more vodka later this week. Yeah, you go. I'm out halfway through this one, but I've already got another bottle set up. Amaretto. I've got another bottle down here ready to go when this one runs out. And this is the thing. If you have your own bar, you're much more aware of the levels in which your alcohols are at. So if one starts to run low, you know you need to go get it. But if someone else is using your bar all the time, that's not going to be the same. They could very easily just come in, say of course not drink half a bottle of vodka with their friends, and then you might go back, say the next day you're having people over, you go to grab your vodka and it's suddenly half empty or gone. That's gonna piss you off, and it's gonna be a bit embarrassing to say, oh, sorry guys, one of the key ingredients, one of the most famous ingredients as well, we didn't have enough of it to go around. So having a bar means you're more aware of what's going on. You know when you need to buy more or when you need to buy less. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this has taught you something. I mean, this is the advice that I finally found and was given. It helped me out a huge amount. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.